Kanye West might be sicker than we thought. What up, where's your boy Charles Brown back again talking facts. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. Keep sending those Cashapps to CLBMG. Join the membership gang. I know there is supposed to be a newfound resurgence in a form of empathy for Kanye West upon the release of this new revelation or this new song that he has produced and created. And I got a lot to unpack because I am not one of the people who is going to have some sort of sympathy card for Kanye West. And I'm going to explain to you why. First and foremost, I've never been shy about the fact that as a child, I had things happen to me, right? I've never been afraid to say that. So someone who has survived that kind of abuse, we take it very serious, okay? So end of the day, I look at the Kanye West situation, him coming out with this song called Cousins, and I want to get into the breakdown of that. I low-key find it to be almost offensive for him to use this as a marketing tool to come out with the song saying, in essence, that he was either molesting or being molested by his cousin, who is now in prison for murder and other offenses, right? I want to read to you this thing and we're going to have a conversation because I have not found this new form of, oh my God, poor Kanye. Now, I know some of you are going to be like, Charles, this guy, he has revealed that he was in an incestuous relationship from the age of 6 to the age of 14, which I have doubts about. Just gonna be honest. But let me read this and we're gonna have a conversation. The song is called Cousins About My Cousins. This is what Kanye tweeted from his own Twitter account. He's locked in jail for life for killing a pregnant lady a few years after I told him we wouldn't be able to look at dirty magazines together anymore. Perhaps in my self-centered mess, I felt it was my fault. I showed him those dirty magazines when he was 6, and then we acted out what we saw. My dad had Playboy magazines, but the magazines I found in the top of my mom's closet were different. My name is Ye, and I sucked my cousin's explicit word till I was 14. Tweet sent. That's what Kanye decided to tweet. Now, let me start here. First of all, we don't even know if this is true. Kanye has been saying a lot of things, and let's just be honest, he has been speaking a lot of his truths lately. But I don't know if the cousin is younger or older, but this is really bad if the cousin is younger or older. Because first of all, why do you need to tell us this? Right? And I get it, you're going to say, Charles, he's using his platform to inform us of his abuse. You didn't say it when Oprah said it. You didn't say it when this person inserted that name on da-da-da-da-da. Well, first of all, Kanye ain't been no Oprah. Kanye ain't been regular for quite some time. Kanye has not been a normal person. Kanye was calling Drake and a couple other well-known artists the F-A-G-G-O-T word about 2 weeks ago, right? You're going to say, well, Charles, he's lashing out. He experienced trauma. When was this trauma? At 14, how old is Kanye? 45, 47? So he gets to lash out and call people F-bombs because he had trauma when he was whatever age, 10, 9. And we're supposed to all of a sudden forget all the stuff that Kanye has said about people's children and other people and dead people. All of a sudden now he's trauma bombing and we're supposed to be like, oh, come here, Kanye, give us a hug. Well, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. First of all, it's two ways to look at it. If it's true, you're using it as a rollout for your album. You didn't write this and just express it and throw it out there. You made a song, you're promoting the song, and you're promoting the new album, Cuck, that you changed from World War III, you're naming it Cuck. So somebody who wants us to feel sympathy for their sexual abuse, either giving or receiving, whichever one it was, because it's not clear, right? I don't know. He says he did whatever to his cousin. We don't know if his cousin made him. We don't know what's going on. So let me just say this. It's not clear who did what to who, right? But it's okay for him to release that, right? But name the album Cuck, some sexual. Do you know what a cuck is? A cuck is a person who likes to watch somebody that they're involved with have sex with another person in front of them, while they would do what Diddy did when he allegedly made Cassie go get these men, and he would watch from the side of the room and pleasure himself. That's what a cuck is. So you want us to have sympathy for you. Meanwhile, you're naming your album Cuck. You're the cuck in the corner, yanking one, right? And some of you are going to say, well, Charles, get out of here. Stop making excuses. I'm just going to be honest. Y'all making excuses for this guy. And a lot of you guys that are his fans or so-called whatever that's trying to trauma bomb me, it ain't going to work. I'm just going to be honest. I don't feel no way about it. Because simple fact, I already expressed to you, I know what this feels like as a child. I was a little child, right? I've never been shy about saying that. So I was a little child at the hands of an adult. So you're not going to get me to sympathize with this guy. Because for one, we don't even know if he's telling the truth. And for two, he's using it as a marketing scheme. He's naming his album Cuck. He's not looking for no freaking sympathy from you. Okay? This is plain and simple manipulating the media. He ran out of things to say. What else can you say? We've never, ever heard Kanye even hint that he was in any type of family. I don't know what you call this. All right? It's an incestuous relationship, sexual abuse. He's never, ever once not had one even iota of this. Out of nowhere at 47, 48, when you're trying to sell your trash ass music that they're claiming now Dave Blunt's is claiming, I don't know if it's Dave Blunt, I believe it's no S. The 600-pound rapper, I think he lost some weight, but he's claiming that he wrote the whole album. So did he write this too? He's sharing all of these songs from this album that's coming up, claiming he wrote them all. And he's on the album. In case you didn't know, he's the only feature on the album. So he could have likely, Kanye's so warped and twisted right now off the nitrous. We don't know what Kanye doing. Kanye could have had this kid write everything. So we're supposed to sit here and believe that somehow, some way, now you want to have this revelation in a random tweet and make a random song? And we're supposed to what? Start to shed tears for this guy? Ain't gonna happen, gang. Not the kid. I'm not having no tears for this dude. For one, this is not how you bring this information out to the world. Okay? And I got issues. If the cousin's younger and you were doing this to him since till one of you were 14, right? Let me see what it says. Until I was 14. It says till I was 14. I don't know if the cousin's younger or older. Either way, this is awful. And you're going to bring it out in a tweet and in a song. You've had a million interviews since you were in this business. You've never once alluded to this. You've called some people some horrible names. You got overly super freaking mad when they called you a gay fish stick on South Park, right? That was the perfect time to unload something like this. Perfect time. So now I know a lot of people are having fun with this or what have you. No, I'm not having fun with it. I think you're trying to manipulate the public. I'm just going to be honest. And either way, no matter how you slice it, you coming out with an album called Cuck. And you're going to release this information for shock value. And you're going to make it, you're going to make it like you're some kind of victim. Just so people could co-play the song. Either way, this is something you should never have said out loud. Even survivors, victims of this abuse, do not describe their abuse. No one's going to say, well, I sucked a dick till I was 14. No survivor's going to say no shit like that. You're dramatizing it. Right? A lot of people are worried about, oh, is he gay? Is he bi? I don't care what you are, my G. I don't care what you got going on in your life, sexually or otherwise. All I know is you're not getting no sympathy points from me. This is sick and gross and disgusting to put it out there in them terms. Even if this is true, there's better ways to say this. I sucked this dick till I was 14. That's the end of the tweet. That's supposed to be funny or cool or what? What's going on, gang? I'm just going to be honest. It don't make none of it is cool to me. Because if I'm a survivor, right, listening to that, That's mad triggering. That's traumatizing. I'm not traumatized because I'm a grown man. I'm over that shit. But somebody else is going to be really traumatized. Right? Somebody else is going to have a real problem with what you're saying. To me, you're making light of this. All right? So what I'm going to say, as I said before, I have almost zero respect. I only respect Kanye because he's a living, breathing human. Outside of that, all that he made graduation shit, you can keep that bullshit. Yeah, I'll still play graduation and nostalgically enjoy the past. I'll love it. I put on not late registration. I put on College Dropout the other day. Played it. And put half of late registration. Love it. I'll leave it right there in the box from the past where it was at. I don't need to do nothing else. Because this guy we got right now, he didn't make graduate. He didn't make none of that. That's Ye. This new guy is Ye. I don't know none of that. I don't know what he got going on. But to manipulate the media and the public, now he's talking about, I feel like people are on my side for the first time. That is a direct quote. Because he's manipulated people about his not seeing his child. I haven't seen Saint in over a year, right? People already rebuting that. But he feels like the comments are positive about him against Kim and this whole thing. Now he's using these little things against people to manipulate their heartstrings. But gang, it ain't working on me. I'm just gonna be honest. You still the same creep, trash human being, gooner, noxious oxide, addict, disloyal, dishonest, distrustworthy, all of that. You still all of that. I don't care what you was doing in your basement with your cousin. Okay? Just for the record, just so we cool. There will be no shift and change, and there will be no motion to dismiss, none of that. I'm good on Kanye West forever. Right? I'm going to leave it at that. CLBMG, head over to black-yeti.com, see what they got cooking. Check that website out, see what's going on over there. Also, right down below in the YouTube video, we got the I'm Just Gonna Be Honest merch. Support the channel. I'm here doing my job, gang. It is what it is. If you're a Kanye West fan and I offended you, probably shouldn't be a Kanye West fan. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know why you're still a Kanye West fan. What are you getting out of this relationship? You're getting a new album called Cuck. This what we doing? Enjoy the music.
Look, mission impossible to drop a few lines without dropping old times when Southern Hill was still a gold mine. When pistol grips was my shit and I sold mine. When Alias was not a show and they told mine. Elevate your mind with high quality THC infused products. BlackYeti.com. Black-Yeti.com.
CLB.